packaged from China. Time for action! Time for Sanwa parts in your Pandora! Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to talk about the Sanwa upgrade for the Pandora's box. My version that I last reviewed had some pretty decent buttons and joystick, but nothing beats quality products. And with the Sanwa joystick upgrade, man, this is going to be a way better experience than already having with the Pandora box. Of course you can order them for other things like an arcade one-up, but I'm going to focus this on my Pandora's box. I'm going to show you how you need to place the buttons. It's very easy, but still I just wanted to show you. Okay, so let's open up one of these boxes. Oh man, it's really bust up. But what we're going to get is the joystick itself, a ball top, and we're having the joystick. And let's take a close look at it because there was something else I just wanted to show you. It comes with a wire, but not going to need it. But that is more like if you want to put it in an arcade machine and you don't have the right connector, they are giving you one for free. That sounds way better. So this is what we're going to do. I think this is going to be a big fun. And we're going to have some Pandora, Sanwa. Yeah, you know what I mean. Whatever. Let's go. My desk is a mess. But the first thing that we need to do is remove all of these plastics. Otherwise there's going to be a problem with playing, of course, with the joystick and the buttons. This is going to take forever. Alright, it depends a little bit what kind of Pandora box you're having. Some of them I'm having 3 or 2 screws. We're just having these nuts that we can just remove. I don't need a screwdriver for this part, but it can be a little bit different with your version. Keep that one in mind. Alright, so in the next step we're going to open it up. My version just stays open, that's very convenient. So the first thing that we're going to do, let's remove the joysticks. Alright, so there are 4 nuts over here. 2 on the top and 2 at the bottom. We need to remove 4 of them and then we can basically pull it out. But before we're going to do it, we need to remove the ball top. Okay, so what you need to do is just grab yourself a flat screwdriver, because you need to hold the joystick in place. Then we're going to turn it counterwise and we can loosen up the ball top. That's the only thing you need to do, and the reason why, because if you don't, you can't remove the joystick. I dropped the ball! And of course we're going to do the same with this. Maybe it's not tightened up. Oh yeah, I did tighten it up in the previous video. Let's open it up again. Do the same thing. Then we need tool number 7 to loosen up the nuts. Okay, let's do first loosen them up, and then we can remove them. They are not tightened up that much. But before we're going to do it, unplug the cable, of course. Alright, let's hold it in position. Alright, the last one, and as you can see, now it's getting loose. And we are ready for replacing it with the Sanwa version. And with the Sanwa joystick it's very easy, because we need to put it in the same exact position. So nothing different here, even the holes are aligned with the nuts. So we can just put them in the right position, very easy as this. Let's grab ourselves the second nut. Then we're going to do the third nut. And then the fourth one, and that is a little bit annoying. Maybe next time I will put a screwdriver between it that it can't fall down. Before you're going to tighten it up, what you always need to do is check if the joystick is exactly in the center of the hole. And when done, we're ready to go to put the ball top back on. And then we need to put the ball back on. And what we don't need to do is very simple. Tighten up the screw, plug in the cable, and the joystick is ready to go. Okay, so for the buttons this is a little bit more difficult, and the reason why, because this is a tricky part how you need to move them. We're having 2 kind of buttons. We're having this version that we basically need to squeeze the pins on the side and then we can pop it out. It goes fairly easy, but with the Chinese versions this is going to be a pain in the ass. And the next thing that we're going to do is remove the cables, otherwise we can't remove the button. Okay, so you can see, maybe, I hope you can see it on the video, having the 2 pins over here. Need to put them, ooh, and then we're going to squeeze and push. Squeeze and push! But what you can do to make it a little bit more easier is to get yourself a flat screwdriver and just very gentle push it inside. And then the other side. Don't be brutal. Don't kill your button, because you can use it always for a different project. Alright, first left, then right. But this is basically the key to do it. If you have a better way to pulling these Chinese buttons out, let me know, because it's a pain in the ass. Alright, so in the next step we're going to grab the Sanwa button. Okay, in quick side-by-side comparison. The Chinese and the Sanwa. Oh, the touch is way better. Okay, so let's put it in. I always recommend just do it one by one. Alright, so they have all been removed, and I can tell you these Chinese buttons, removing them is just really annoying. But at the end, the Sanwas, I think it's just worth it already. Let's see if everything is in the right position. So it's just great. Let's move on. Now I'm going to remove all the white versions and the joystick and to go into the same process for player 2. Alright, so the job is done. All the buttons are joystick are assembled. That's the only thing you need to do. And again, the Chinese buttons are very different plastic and very hard to remove. But with some pliers, if I'm saying it correctly, is not a problem at all. So now it's time to remove the plastic. Yeah. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's do a quick side by side of the Chinese and the Sanwa buttons and joysticks. But I can tell you, this is going to be a way better experience. But I must say, with these China stock parts, these were not the super cheap parts I have seen before with Pandora box systems. With the Chinese wicked wiggle stick and the horrible clicky buttons, there had so many room in the button itself that it's just getting stuck after some time. No, not at all. So these were pretty decent. Let's say these were more like Sanwa clones. But when you're playing with the Sanwa parts, it's just an amazing upgrade. The joystick feels so more responsive and it moves just so much better than the China fake, or let's say the basic kit you're going to get with these Pandora's boxes. So this concludes the Pandora's box Sanwa button and joystick upgrade. I hope you really enjoyed it and you have a better idea how you need to do it. Again, it's really hard to get this Chinese button out, but when you're having some tools, it's very easily done. So let me know what you think of this. Do you have Sanwa buttons, or what kind of brand do you have in your Pandora's box or arcade machine? I'd really love to know from you. But I thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit the little bell. This means we'll see you in the next one.